I'm with Chris Chambers, manager of Glenavon's under-20s. Glenavon has just beaten Portadown 2-1 in the Middlesbrough Cup quarter-final, and the Glenavon first team included a number of Chris's players. Chris, you must be very proud of your players tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, that's what the club's all about, giving opportunities, and it's something obviously Gary Hamilton did when he was here and really emphasised on the youth coming through the academy and built it up, and Stephen has carried it on ever so well, and that was shown tonight. It was very brave of him obviously to go out. Obviously the pressure was off after Saturday's game, but the fact that he trusted every single one of them to come on, and obviously the two boys even on the bench, Callum and obviously Matty, didn't get on unfortunately, but at least to be part of it is a great experience.
Were you surprised with the maturity and the talent that the young lads showed tonight?
No, because I tell you why, a lot of them boys get opportunities in training, and the way the senior players teach them during training and what they've learnt during training, along with Stephen and the senior boys, it has been brilliant. I know a number of the senior players have taken some of the younger boys under their wing and have really helped them and guided them and given them great experiences in that. And the fact that they're getting that opportunity in training and 20s every week being challenged, they're one of the youngest 20 squads in the league. They're more than ready to face what they face tonight, and they've shown that.
What pleased you most about their contribution to the win tonight?
Listen, their bravery really. Everything they do, every week there's a challenge for them on a Monday night when they're playing games, because they have to come up against different opposition, there's different challenges every week, and I think that set them up for tonight, and that bravery they have to show on a Monday, and obviously it's definitely a lot different in a senior game, especially against your local rivals in Portadown. But listen, their maturity as well for such young players like Chris, for example. I know he's been in and around the first team for a long time now, but that maturity tonight, the way he scored the goal and set up the second one, was just was special.
And how difficult is it for a young player like, for example, Karen Wiseman-McGee to come in and make his first team debut tonight in a derby game against a strong Portadown side?
Yeah, Kieran is a talent and has so much potential and has to definitely believe in himself, and he's shown that tonight. That was a tough ask tonight. That was a strong Portadown team and a very, very experienced front line, and he done extremely well. It's unfortunate that he's ended up picking up a knock out of it, but again, in the 41, 42 minutes he was on, he was absolutely excellent, and he'll learn from it, absolutely. And every week he's getting better and better. He's been our most consistent player, one of the most consistent players in the 20s, and that really shone tonight.
Ben Wilson was also in the starting 11 tonight. Tell us more about him.
Yeah, Ben came from Banbridge Rangers, a club that we have had close connections with. A lot of our academy and Banbridge get on really, really well. And listen, he's came through from, I think, around 12s the whole way through the academy, and it's great to see. And in terms of the opportunity, he's caught the eye of Stephen pretty early when Stephen arrived here, and has bedded him in between first team 20s, and has obviously that experience that he got at Crusaders, he's built on that even more, and every week I can see him growing with confidence in 20s. He's dominating games, he's dominating his position, and again tonight he was absolutely outstanding, absolutely super.
You've already mentioned Chris Atherton. How talented is Chris? Chris
is a pleasure to work with, and I have had the luxury of being able to work with him, and as has a lot of our academy coaches who deserve an immense amount of credit the whole way through, for the likes of all these boys, Callum, Matty, Kieran as well, who came in as well, and obviously Ben. There's so many academy coaches that I could name here, but every one of them deserve credit. Chris has came through from the younger age groups. Just I think he came along even the same age group as Callum Hamilton, and pretty much played the whole way through together. And he has just been a pleasure. It's just been a pleasure to watch him grow. But it's the work Chris does outside of here. It's his family environment as well. He's structured, and the support he gets outside of here with his family and here is just, you can see that on the pitch. And he's an example for any academy player to be following the whole way through, if you can structure yourself off the pitch as well, and that's really starting to show now as well.
How big an encouragement is it to the rest of the players in your under-20 squad to see the likes of Karen, Ben Wilson, etc. starting the game tonight?
Yeah, well, we played last night against Dungannon, a very, very good Dungannon side, and again we had 7 players missing, with 5 of them, obviously 6 of them being involved tonight, with obviously 5 of them starting. And we didn't play them last night, so it gave opportunities, and there's constant, as I keep saying, opportunity is here. And as we said, they're the example now. Anybody playing within that squad tonight is 1 injury away from being involved in a training session with the first team. You're 1 training session away from catching the eye of Stephen, and he's shown already with the amount of players who've been able to get on the bench this season has been a credit. And again, a credit to the academy, a credit to the recruitment, and also just the application of the boys all round. It's been excellent, but the players can see and hopefully will aspire to follow in the footsteps of the boys here now.
Finally, how much of an encouragement is it to you and your fellow coaches in the academy to see young players being given an opportunity and thriving in the first team environment as they did tonight?
Yeah, it's great, and I say it's something that's happened ever since, in Gary's time here, building the academy to the way it was, and has actually set that structure. And obviously now they're not the first. We look at that team tonight. You had Harry Lynch, you had Jamie Dorn as well. Players like that who have came through, and again can actually, it's hard to believe them young lads are now experienced within that first team environment, who then can obviously guide these other players on, which has been super to see.
Chris, congratulations on the performance of your protégés tonight, and all the best for the rest of the season.
No, thank you. It's great to see. Thank you very much.